a level of admiration I actually have for China. Because their basic dictatorship is allowing them to actually turn their economy around on a dime and say we need to go green as fast as.
I find it very interesting when every once in a while they accidentally tell the truth. As citizens, we really deserve more of this. The average citizen is actually much less stupid than socialists think. We can take it. Come on, socialists, tell us what you really think. No? Well, I'm guessing it would go something like this. Okay, fine. Here's the deal. Important thing to remember, number one, we are smarter than you. Now, don't take offense. After all, you are you and we are, well, us. The Wall Street Journal, that bourgeois, imperialist, capitalist, I'm forgetting something, misogynist rag has a slogan for its readers. Trust your decisions. Are they insane? No, dangerous. You can't trust your decisions. You can only trust our decisions. Can you really be expected to know what's best for you or your family? Life is so confusing, isn't it? So many choices, aren't there? Wouldn't it be better if you could hand all that hard stuff over to someone who's looking out for you, someone wiser, who can take that burden off your shoulders? Someone who has your best interest at heart. I mean, does it really matter that you have free choice to buy your own brand of toothpaste or cereal or cell phone? I mean, how petty can you be? Or your own brand of car? Actually, there's way too many of those. It's probably best if you just didn't have one. Should you really have the responsibility of determining who your surgeon should be? I mean, such an important decision. No. I think it's best that we do that too. But just remember, we have your best interests at heart. Okay. Important thing number two. We actually couldn't care less about your interests because, let's face it, your interests are really not that important. You're only one person, and we have an entire planet to control. Look out for. Humans, on the whole, are bad creatures. Do you seriously expect us to let them just do whatever they want? If you were the ones deciding how things would be done, it would be a catastrophe. There's no way that you could ever. Well, yes, but actually, no. It's complicated. Well, anyway, let's just cut to the chase. Your best interests are not what you think they are. They are what we tell you they are, and that should simplify things for you. Important thing to remember, number three. There is nothing more important than that you all be equal. If there is nothing else that you remember about what is important to human society, it is that inequality is a disease that must be stamped out at any cost. Think about it like this. Anything that could possibly cause inequality between you and your fellow humans is violence. If you don't get the job you want, that's violence. If your neighbor has a nicer house than you, that's violence. If your friend, who works 60 hours a week as a trucker, who is obviously a racist and misogynist, gets to see a doctor you can't afford, that is violence. And in fact, it is very important that we stamp out violence in our society, so it would be helpful if you provided us with the names of everyone who has done violence to you. Don't worry. They will be treated absolutely justly. It's just we really can't afford to have violent people walking around freely. Now, can we? Important thing to remember, number four. You will be more poor. You will be less healthy. You will be less happy, but since I'm being honest here, you'll be getting exactly what you deserve. There are too many of you already. There is only so much that our planet can take. By reducing the quality of life for all of you, we will be doing you the great favor of making it much more likely that there will be fewer and fewer of you as time goes on. And really, that is for the best. Now, I have one more thing to say to you, and this only applies to the very select few of you who have a chance to stop being one of them and become one of us. The only thing that you really need to remember is never, ever, ever do what I just did in this video. As stupid as they are, the rest of you have turned out by now, right? Okay. As stupid as they are, we are going to have a hard time doing what we know is right if they become aware of every tiny detail of the things that need to happen if we are going to be successful. Just repeat after me. We're doing it for their own good. We're doing it for their own good. We're doing it for their own good. You over there. Yeah, you, the girl in the red and white shirt and blue pants. You didn't sound very convincing. What was your name again? Hey, thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because every time that bell rings, a socialist loses his wings. I don't know why it's true. It's just science.